but I just kind of happened to audition for Rent.
Just kind of happened to audition for Rent?
Yeah, I seriously kind of happened to audition for Rent. A buddy of mine said that he thought that I would enjoy the show, and he took me to see it, and he said, I think you could play that role. And I never thought about, honestly, I never thought about being in the theater professionally. I was really a musician. I was there to be a musician-singer. I never really considered being on Broadway, but my buddy thought, yeah, you really should audition for that. And I was like, okay, I mean, sure, I'll do it. And went to an open call, waited 7.5 hours in line all day long, had a blast.
7.5 hours in line to audition?
Yeah, 7.5 hours. And it was just great. I mean, everybody there was happy and good spirits, and, you know, you meet people and talk to them, and you got a lot of time to get to know somebody in 7 hours all day, stand out in the sun.
Right? At least it wasn't raining or snowing.
No, it was a beautiful day. Yeah, and then I started getting callbacks. Totally surprised, not really thinking that anything like that could happen. And then by the second or third callback I got, I was actually pretty excited and kind of wanted to do it. But honestly, I just hadn't considered it before.
And what was what were you doing when you got the call? The call that every actor hopes they get.
I was in my house with my buddy and my roommates, and I'm sure we were just goofing around. Yeah, we were just goofing around, singing. We would always sit around the piano singing and writing music and trying to imitate the best singers of the day and stuff. And I get a call from the producers of Rent, and I was absolutely just shell-shocked. Like, what? Huh? What? Are you serious?
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do it. So. Yeah. How do you document real life when real life's getting more like fiction each day? Red lines blow my mind, and now this deadline, eviction or bail. Rent! How do you write a song when the chords are wrong? Well, they once sounded right and red. When the notes are sour, where is the power you once had to ignite the air? We're hungry and frozen, some life we've chosen.
You remember it all.
How we gonna pay? How we gonna pay last year's rent?
So you left Boston and you went to Broadway there?
Went to Broadway for a while. I don't know exactly how long, a few months. And then I went out to California to start the Benny Company, and that was the first time I actually was in a company that started from the beginning.
Okay.
We were in La Jolla, San Diego, and went to Los Angeles, and then we did about 25 cities after that.
Wow.
Got a chance to go to London and do the show for 2 or 3 months, which was absolutely fabulous. Beyond belief, I got to perform on the West End.
Ready to rock a little bit?
It was good. Yeah,
Let's turn it up a little bit more.
We're not gonna pay.
We're not gonna pay.
We're not gonna pay last year's rent, this year's rent, next year's rent. Rent. We're not gonna pay rent, 'cause rent!
Want to do a little duet?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Live in my house, I'll be your shelter.
Aww.
Just pay me back with 1,000 kisses. Be my lover, and I'll cover you.
Open your door, I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. I'll be there and I'll cover you. I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can rent it, and at least you are my love. On life, be my love. hoops. Woohoo!
Just slip me on, I'll be your blanket. Wherever, whatever, I'll be your coat. You'll be my king, and I'll be your castle.
No, you'll be my queen, and I'll be your moat.
I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can rent it. A new lease, you are my love. On life, all my life, I belong to discover something as true as this is.
So with 1,000 sweet kisses,
If you're cold and
I'll
you're
cover
lonely,
you with 1,000 sweet kisses.
you got one nickel
I'll cover
lonely.
you with 1,000 sweet kisses.
I'll cover you with 1,000 sweet kisses.
When your heart has a fire, oh lover, I'll cover you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh lover,
I'll cover you. Nice.
man.
What's the time?
Well, it's gotta be close to midnight. My body's talking to me.
It says time.
For danger. It says I wanna commit a crime. Wanna be the cause of a fight. I wanna put on a tight skirt and flirt with a stranger.
So I have to ask this question
Yeah.
because I've seen them here at Miller Auditorium,
Hmm?
and I know you've seen them in Boston. You've seen them on Broadway,
Oh.
and you've seen them on the road. Those die-hard Renthead fans. And you
Yeah.
have to have some crazy stories.
Well, you know, I have some beautiful stories, actually. Just I don't know if they're whole full stories, but you know, people think that those people are kind of over the top, but they're
No, I love them. I
so
love them.
passionate
People that are
and
passionate for theater.
and
Yes.
wonderful people. Yeah, some of the people that I actually talk to on Facebook, of the thousands of people I'm friends with on Facebook, I don't really speak to many of them. But there are a few. Brian Carpenter is one person in particular, and Amber Bennett is another person. Who they were rent heads, but we developed a relationship over the years that's just normal and healthy, and we're friends. We share each other's lives, and just like me, they shared that part of their lives with us. We all together, because it's not just the cast; it's the people who come to see the show that also make the whole, you know, the spirit of the whole piece.
And Rent has so many phenomenal, iconic songs, but obviously Seasons of Love.
Mhm.
Everybody knows that, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah,
What do you say we get a couple friends to help us sing that?
that would be really exciting.
All right, let's go pick some people up.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hey guys, come on in.
Oh, sure.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Maybe 30. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measure in love. love.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truths that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
The story never ends. Let's
Celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the love. Remember the love. Remember the love. Measuring love. Seasons of love, seasons of love.
You guys are awesome. Good song. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was wonderful.
It was fun. Have fun, kids.
Thank you. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, one of the things I guess I didn't ask you before I let you go today.
Sure.
What are you doing now?
I teach full-time at a private music school in Grand Rapids called Triumph Music Academy, and I teach, I'm in the jazz voice faculty at K College, and I perform regularly with my band called Hey Marco, and I do clinics and write, and I'm just making my way as a musician, like the rest of us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for joining me today and doing this. This has been so much fun.
Thank you.
A little walk down memory lane, I hope.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna smile all the way home. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right. Yeah.